It's late. You're home. You reach over and you turn off the last light. And for just a second, in the pitch black, something flickers. A little pulse of unease. You walk a little bit faster than you need to. You don't quite look down the dark hallway. Maybe you don't examine what's under the bed. And you know nothing's there. You're a grown adult. You're completely safe. But some part of you isn't so sure. And that part won't listen to reason. Here's the strange, wonderful truth about that feeling. It's older than you, older than language, older than civilization itself, and it is absolutely not a flaw. Almost everyone has some version of this, and notice something odd about it. Your thinking mind is completely certain you're safe, but the feeling doesn't care what you know. Knowing and feeling disagree, and that gap is the clue. If the fear ignores everything you know, then it isn't coming from your thinking brain at all. It's coming from somewhere much, much older. So let's rewind. For almost all of human history, there were no lights, no switches, no glow to reach for. When the sun went down, the world went truly dark. Not dim, black. A darkness we almost never experience anymore. And in that darkness, you were nearly blind, slow, helpless. But something else out there wasn't. Here's the key. It was never really the darkness itself that could hurt you. Darkness is just absence, empty air. What you're actually afraid of is what the dark hides. The dark is the one place where your senses fail, and something with better night vision doesn't. In the dark, you can't see them, but they can see you. That is a very dangerous trade. So picture two early humans as night falls. One of them feels uneasy the moment it gets dark. He stays close to the fire. He stays alert. He doesn't wander off into the black. The unease keeps him careful. The other one? He's perfectly comfortable in the dark. He strolls off into the night without a second thought. Now play that out over thousands of years. Thousands of nights. Which one is more likely to survive long enough to have children? The nervous one. Again and again. The ones who feared the dark lived. The ones who didn't, too often, they walked into it and never came back. So here's the beautiful part. Every single human alive today is descended from the ones who were afraid. That fear got handed down, generation after generation, for one simple reason. It worked. It kept your ancestors alive enough to become your ancestors. You're not afraid of the dark because something is wrong with you. You're afraid of the dark because every person in your family line, going back further than you can imagine, was afraid enough to survive. So that flicker of unease when the lights go out, it isn't childish, it isn't irrational, it's a gift handed to you across thousands of generations for people who needed it to live. You don't need it the way they did. The predators are gone. You really are safe, but it's still there, quietly keeping watch, the way it watched over everyone who came before you. So the next time the dark makes you walk a little bit faster, you could smile at it. It's just something very old, still doing its job, keeping you here. Now tell me in the comments, are you still a little bit afraid of the dark? And be honest, I'm curious.